Hey there, Grateful Tribe. We're delighted to start our journey of finding opportunities that help us to create the kinds of income that allow us to change our life, our family's life, those around us, and ultimately the community and strangers, something that we really strive to not only philosophize here, but actually do here as you'll see more of our content, to take the income we make from such online opportunities and to bring joys to the kids of our nearby communities and to give them some rays of hope. With that, let's take a deeper look into the economic model of this project called LoomX, which already I'm starting to see the $5 come in throughout the day. And it hasn't even been 24 hours since I myself have started my own earning journey with this opportunity. So with that, let's take a look at the 10 reasons to join. I made a separate video completely talking about that. So if you want to watch that, here's the details of that again for you. You can find the link to that video in the description of this video or on our channel as well. Automatically withdraws. There's no withdraw button, meaning every time you get to $5 of passive or active income, it shoots it to your DeFi wallet. We're able to earn 0.5 to 1.4% per day, 7 days a week. You can stake for as little as 7 days to up to 360 days. You can start for as little as $100 of USDT across 4 different DeFi chains right here. And then you can withdraw 50% of your principal after the halfway point of the staking period. We're going to dive deeper into that later, but it's just a beautiful flexibility point of being able to withdraw a huge portion of your principal at the halfway mark should you need it. And the other 50% continues to earn until the end of that period. Here, we also have transparent profit transactions on the blockchain of each of their arbitrage transactions that they do, which we're gonna look into that on a separate video where I do a back office tutorial. So subscribe for that because that'll be posted after this one. Also, we have Real Crypto Anti-Tracking Mixing Engine Service, which is a service that anyone in the crypto space that may want to stop the flow of transactional following or tracking can utilize, and there's a small fee that's charged, better fee than the overall market, and that is a service that they provide to all of us, including those that are not a part of the affiliate side. Now, what we're going to dive into today is the 6 levels of daily team check match, as well as the rank or 8 ranks from 10% to 80% match infinity override. This is very powerful. Actually, one of my favorite comp plans is a match on the team's daily profits. It creates a wonderful incentive. You know you're earning only because your teammates have made profit that day. And it's a wonderful feeling knowing that whatever you made was a percentage of the overall team's profitability. And then we have a global company presence as well as regular Zooms that they do, as well as I will also start doing some leadership Zooms as well. Now, let's take a look at the next slide here. Here we dive into the passive side, which gives you the staking periods, the names that they have given each of their staking periods. The minimum, which I really like, does not increase as you get to the higher percentage range. I also like the fact that they've given a percentage range as opposed to a fixed percentage. And then what is meant by flexible redemption is either supported or not supported, means that at the halfway point, you have the flexibility to withdraw 50% of your principal. Obviously, for the 7 days, I think we can hold on for the 3.5 days to get the full principal back. Now, the daily profits, this range is paid out on a daily basis, withdrawable. Well, I shouldn't even say that because you can't withdraw it. It automatically gets withdrawn both every time it reaches $5 of passive or active income, or if the staking period ends, it automatically shoots back into your wallet. I'm already experiencing that and I'm seeing it for myself. Now, when it comes to this percentage, there's an 80-20 split. So these are gross percentages. The net would be 80% of that. So on the higher end, we're looking at 1.04 to 1.44% per day. Again, you can start that for as little as $100. The rest of the plans do allow for that flexibility of 50% withdrawal. And it's giving an example here. By the way, you can find this PowerPoint or these slides in our team Telegram. The link for that is in the description of this video as well. So let's dive into the referral side. This is if you want to go above and beyond the passive side, you're liking what you're seeing and you think that there are others that would also like to get paid $5 throughout the day, automatically deposit into their DeFi wallet. Guess what? The company will reward you for sharing this. And it's very simple to start growing a team. First and foremost, in order for you to open up the first level, you just refer your first person, you need a personal staking of the minimum, which is $100, and you'll start getting 20% of whatever they make per day. So we're gonna run through some examples, but let's just say if they're making $10 a day, you're gonna make $2 every single day. Not just that, but in order for you to open up level 2, meaning that your referral has also shared with someone, meaning that you have an indirect referral. In order for you to get to level 2, you'll need $500, which by the way, you can just add the difference. You can just stake another $400 instead of the full 500. So you just add, it's an additive. Then you're gonna get 15% on the second level. So if someone's earning $10 a day on level 2, you're gonna make $1.50 there per day. So $2 on the first level per 100, or actually per $10. Per 100 you'd make $20, per 100 you'd make $15, and so on. Now, this is actually the quantitative trading or arbitrage trading. This quantum mixing profit is basically if people use the service, there's a minute percentage fee that they share. So this is not really a major revenue source for us. It's a service that we can also utilize, but the percentages are the same. To open up the respective 6 levels, you need 1 direct affiliate or referral per level you want to open up, and then you can see up to $3,000 to open up the 6 levels. That's why I myself have started with $3,000 staking. I did it for the 360 days, and you can also watch another video of my live deposit. So beyond the 6 levels, what we have here is a ranking system that allows you to earn infinitely on your entire organization. No wasted effort. No matter how deep they are, no matter in what country they're in, you always have an incentive to help your team grow. So to reach the first rank called V1, you need to have your own staking of $100. You need to have your smaller team. What that means is everything but your biggest team, and I'll draw this out in more detail, should be equal to 20,000 or more, and then you'll get 10%, not just on level 1 through 6, which you're already getting a percentage on. Remember, level 1 was 20% on the 6 unit levels. Now you're gonna get 20% plus 10%, which makes it 30% matching on their daily profits. But from level 7 and below as well will be included in this additional 10% of team overrides. And if you have someone that's also the same level, that's what this means, you're gonna get a 10% match of whatever your leaders are making per day. Now, as you begin to level up, going to V2, you'll need a higher amount of personal staking. You'll need a higher amount on your non-biggest team, in this case of 50,000, and you'll get bumped up to 20% additional daily match of your team's earnings. And that will now create an override gap between V2 and V1 rank, meaning that if you have some V1 ranks in certain legs, you're gonna override them by the differential of 20% minus 10%, so you'll get a 10% override on them. As you begin to scale up, V3 is 30% at 150,000 on the non-big leg. We're gonna dive deeper and deeper into this, but right now, I think we can just focus on the fact that we have 6 unit levels that we can start immediately on without needing to reach these volumes on the lesser leg, and start seeing the match of our team, or at least on those 6 levels. And